Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title, this is a little bit of a different video that I just really wanted to sit down and film. I was actually editing a haul video last night, and I'm sure you guys are probably going to see that video before this one. And I was talking about how I'm insecure about my stretch marks, and I kind of had a flashback moment where I was like, you know what? 16-year-old me would have never dreamt that I would be so confident to admit something like that. Which is crazy. I know my acne journey video has been very overdue, and like overdue is not even the word right now, but it's just something that's really difficult for me to talk about, and I felt like I needed to do this video first before I go ahead and do that video. I feel like having acne shaped me into the person I am right now, right here, today. Apart from, you know, my amazing family members, my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, having a really good support system that has ideally shaped who I am. I think that no matter what you're surrounded by, no matter what your parents give you, like materialistically and values and morals wise, you as a person have decisions and you can make decisions. And I didn't realize up until last year that I had the power to control how I feel, and I feel like I have been controlling the kind of person I am from a young age, and I didn't realize that up until recently, that like I made choices way back when to be the kind of person that I am today. And I really hope that it maybe helps some of you out there who are struggling with maybe your superficial features that are causing you deep emotional stress and emotional trauma. Having acne for me was horrible. I had acne at a time where all of my class girls and boys had not a single pimple on their face. They always had perfect skin. And I don't even remember what it's like to have clear skin, because that's how long I've had acne for. And I'm very lucky that I didn't get bullied for having cystic acne. I think my parents were very good in the sense that, like, at 12 years old, my dad was like, no, we gotta take you to the doctor, you gotta go on some sort of antibiotics. And yeah, from the time I was 12, I've been on antibiotics and various different medications, and it's been a long journey, and I'm still on medication right now for my acne, but I'll get into that in another video. But I think when I was 14, 15, you guys, I felt ugly. I really hope I don't cry and mess my makeup up because I have quite a bit of work to do today. But I felt honestly and truly like the ugliest person alive. Oh my god! Why do I always like cry on camera? Like, girl, no! If my bedroom at home could talk, it would literally tell you how many times I've sat in my room and cried because I felt like I was so ugly. Just like saying the word ugly makes me so emotional. But there came a time where I was tired of crying, sitting in my room and crying about being ugly. And I was noticing a pattern with people that I was interacting with. And sometimes I would be like, oh my god, like she's really pretty, but like the attitude doesn't like match the face, you know? And so I was like, okay, something clicked in my mind, and something was like, you know what? I feel like some people's good looks doesn't match their personality. And I know maybe that was maybe judgmental of me to say back then when I was like 14, 15 years old. I mean, like, what did I know? But, and like, I know, like, my thought process when I was 14, 15 was very off, because I've always been the kind of person to dissect a situation. Like, if somebody's sad, I'd be like, oh, maybe she's sad and she doesn't want to tell me because she thinks I'm going to judge her, or she doesn't want to tell me because she's sad that her dog died, and then, you know, maybe her dog was just, you know, her everything, and then she's like, I'm always making excuses for people. Like, it doesn't matter what situation it is. That's the worst thing I could do. Like, I think I spoke about it a couple of videos back. I'm always making excuses for people, and I'm always trying to understand another person's perspective so that I'm not insensitive towards them, if that makes sense. So from a young age, I've just been like, okay, so I'm not good looking, right? So I'm not good looking. Okay, that we got down. I was never popular amongst the guys. I just wasn't that popular. I mean, I had guy friends, but I didn't have like a line of guys dying to date me. It was just not like that. And for majority of my high school career, actually I think my entire high school career, I could care less about boys. I think when I was like in grade 10, I was like, why am I even wasting my time? I think maybe it was grade 9. I was like, why am I even wasting my time? And I didn't even look at boys, or even like bother entertaining boys up until my matric year. And then obviously you come to university and life changes and all that jazz. But I made a conscious decision, and I was like, okay, so you know what? Maybe I'm not the best looking tool in the shed. Okay, I even used to use that exact phrase back in the day. Oh my soul. But I'm gonna work on my personality and being a good human being and making my parents proud, and hopefully people won't just look at my ugly face and think, oh, she's so ugly. They'll get to know my personality and be like, you know what? She's actually really beautiful on the inside. And so you could say acne kind of forced me to be beautiful on the inside, but acne having acne put things into perspective for me. And one of those things were that at the end of the day, looks really don't matter. It doesn't matter whether you have acne. It doesn't matter whether you have any sort of skin condition. What matters is your heart. And if you have a beautiful heart, it doesn't matter what you look like. And if you have an ugly heart, then no amount of makeup will ever be able to fix that problem, you know? And I feel like it's so easy to just be a good human being and to be kind to people. It's a lot of work to be nasty to people and go out of your way to make people feel bad about themselves. And I've just never been, like, if I look back, I don't ever think I was ever a bully. Like, not to my cousins, not to my friends, not to like any sort of person. Even like the grade 8s back in like high school, like every single year there were new grade 8s, I'd be like, hi, how are you guys? Like treat them like little babies and be like, oh, are you guys fine? Do you know where this class is? Do you know where that is? Like, I've always been that kind of person. So yeah, I've always been the kind of person to just think about what I say before I say it. And you will rarely ever find me getting angry or saying something when I'm angry or when I'm upset, because I know that I will say something that I will never be able to take back. And you can hit me and you can punch me and you can stab me and all that jazz, but words cut deeper than any physical instrument on planet Earth. There's just some words that you can't take back. And maybe it's because some words have been used on me, and it doesn't feel good. I know I have a lot of issues as a person, but I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. No human being is perfect. We all have flaws. And I just wanted to share with you guys how having acne molded me and taught me to be cognizant of other people's feelings and aware of other people's feelings and even more sensitive towards other people's feelings. You will never catch me saying something insensitive to someone unless it's in a good way. Like, I tell my sister sometimes, you have such a big bum, and she thinks it's in a bad way, but it's really not a bad way, guys. Like, if I say something like, oh, you have like a nice pair, or your bum's really nice and big, that's not bad. Like, unless you don't want a big bum, or you don't like the fact that you have a big twins or a good set, I don't know, okay? But yeah, I just thought I would sit down with you guys and share with you guys like my thought process behind being me, behind being exactly the way I am on camera as I am in person. I feel like I get comments all the time from all of you guys saying, oh my god, Sanesh, you're so real and you're so authentic and you're so genuine, but I'm sitting here in front of a camera a gazillion amount of times, not allowing you guys to see the process that it took for me to become who I am. I honestly feel like I have to be authentically me on YouTube, because as much as I love doing YouTube, as much as I love other people's personalities here on YouTube, I have to be me. There's no other Sanesh makeup on YouTube, and I don't intend there to be any other Sanesh makeup on YouTube, you know. There has to be only me. I have to be authentically me, and I feel like if I have to like pretend to be someone else outside of YouTube, that's just a job that I am just not willing to keep up with. Like, you guys are always gonna get me no matter what, no matter where I go in life, no matter where life takes me. I will always remain Saneshni from Sanesh Makeup here on YouTube. And obviously my acne journey will be coming very soon. I don't know if this video even is going to be making any sense, but I know a lot of young girls watch my videos, and there's so much of crap going on nowadays that I've never had to experience, and that I really just want to be a contribution to having young girls out there that are responsible and that are considerate and that are genuinely themselves and authentically themselves and don't feel like they need to change to fit in. I've never felt like I needed to change to fit in, because I'm very headstrong. Like, if you want me to change my hair color just so I can be a certain way or be like good enough to fit into your crowd, I'd rather not be in your crowd actually. That is it for this video. I really hope that for all you young girls out there, you make good decisions and you make responsible decisions. There's so many hectic things happening in this day and age, and you have a choice to control how you want your life to be. You know, you have reasonable choices to make. It may be as small as choosing to be happy. Even though you are struggling, and everybody has struggles in life, nobody talks about when they're struggling in life. But just know that we all have those struggles, and nobody's life is perfect. And you can choose to wallow in your miseries and just be negative, or you could choose to be positive and smile and choose to be happy despite knowing that you're going through hardships. So that is it for me. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video somewhat. This was a very impromptu. I didn't have any sort of structure with regards to this video, so I may be going on an entire rant all the way back around and coming to the same spot. But this video, ideally, I wanted you guys to know that having acne did shape me into the person that I am today, and that is why my slogan is, don't forget to slay all day, every day, with and without makeup. Okay? Because we are all beautiful with and without makeup, despite how we feel, despite what our skin looks like. Your beauty resonates from within, and that is the most important thing. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to slay all day, every day, with and without makeup, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye!